Welcome back everyone, Scotty Kombat here, and it looks like we have some good news coming from the top guy himself, Ed Boon. Now before we get started, it should be said, and as I'm sure most of you know, Mortal Kombat 1 did have a very good start, however that was short-lived once people started figuring out how much content there really wasn't. Now even some of YouTube's strongest critics on Mortal Kombat 1 are changing their minds, so let's take a look at what we have. Alright, here's Ed Boon's tweet word for word. We're very pleased with the reception players are giving Ermac and happy to remind everyone there is still a lot more planned for Mortal Kombat 1. More classic costumes, new moves, cameos, online features, secrets, and of course, then it shows a very brief clip between Liu Kang and Homelander. However, I can't express how excited I am knowing that we have a lot more to come. I have to say it, I do believe this is my favorite Mortal Kombat game when it comes to fighting mechanics. And there's a reason I'm sharing these things. Mortal Kombat 1 had a rough start, with Season 1 having the Player 2 bug, the content feeling lackluster for rewards, in practice mode we couldn't even pin combos. Season 2 brought some really cool skins, I know that's subjective, but it was around this time a lot of people were sharing their burnout for invasions, and realizing this was the future of the game and not wanting to do it. And then Season 3 hit like a brick wall. The skins were great, and a lot of people seemed to be happy with that. However, around this time it was apparent that all new skins were going to be 1,000 dragon crystals, paid fatalities were also going to be included and expensive as well. The online features were lacking, there was also a desync issue causing all kinds of problems for players, we didn't have crossplay, there was so much setback and criticism with Season 3 that it had to hit the brakes for 2 weeks and hold off, and then communication went radio silent. During this time many people came out with their voices, talking about how this game is dead, how terrible it is, how it's trash. However, while on the same token, they're still calling this game garbage, many of these people were still continuing to play while heavily criticizing it as if it shouldn't be playable or played. It didn't just seem to end at Season 3, Season 4 came out, and things did improve for sure. The desync issues mainly got cleared up. However, it was the cosmetics this time a lot of people weren't happy with. There seemed to be a mix-up with Havoc and Melina skins for rewards. But I think people were happy with some of the updates like getting crossplay, being able to play as Chameleon or Quan Chi, and seeing the game start to go in the right direction. Now I'm not going to go as far as to say I agree with NetherRealm for their lack of communication during Season 3, but I do see why they held off on some of these updates to bundle them together so everything was right when it was presented, because in my opinion it looks like Mortal Kombat 1 is on an upward slope as far as improvements and updates. We also got some classic skins that are fan favorites like the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 skins, we're getting more Deadly Alliance and Deception skins, and I would say Season 5 is the pinnacle of updates unless you're a Raiden player. But even then as a Raiden player, I know he got his nerf, but he still got some cool skins. I know not everyone's going to agree on that, and I do understand that. His eyes could use some more pop. Season 5 has given us a hidden brutality. It also gave us a new stage variant at the end of Invasions, which has got to be one of my favorite stages so far. I also have to say I'm a huge fan of the skins that are out this season as well. Not only that, but Season 5 has added some extra moves to some characters, and there's also been some small quality of life updates. When you go to customize your character, you can tell how many palettes they have in each skin. If you go into Invasions, you can see how many chests you've opened up in each mesa. And speaking of Invasions, it seems they are working to try and improve it. I get it, Invasions is hell of a grind, and it comes with a nice reward at the end, which is a brand new character skin, and in this case like this season, a new stage variant that's free, and I hope they keep building on it. Invasions becomes worth the grind when we get nice content out of it. It's nice that Ed put in his tweet there's also going to be new secrets, because the hidden brutality was also nice. There were so many things happening at once, people pointing out there's a new stage, there's a new brutality, check out these skins, these characters have different moves now. I have to say Season 5 has really popped. To go even further, they added an online multiplayer update. King of the Hill is now cross-play enabled. That's been a game changer for me. I'm having a blast playing with you guys, and most of us are on different consoles. I'm currently halfway through Invasion, so it's nice that I'm able to hop in King of the Hill. A few of you guys already have the Tea House variant stage unlocked, and I'm able to capture the footage between you guys fighting. And as it's been said in the past, Ed can't just post whatever he wants on Twitter. Usually someone does have to check to make sure it's okay. That tells us we're getting even more new moves. We're also getting more cameos, more secrets, and online features. The online features one really has me thinking, whether that be tag team, or lobbies, or so on. It just seems like we have a lot of good things coming now. Although some people might not believe it, the company is listening to some degree, because there was a lot of people not happy with Ermac's design, and personally I'm one of them, and they did change it. They're acknowledging the positive reception of how we feel about the changes that we're calling out for. And there's a lot of requests out there right now, like a gear loadout similar to MK1. I think that would be a great implementation. With all the palette skins and gears coming out now, I really do think we need a gear loadout. Ed also states in his tweet that there is a lot more planned, and he puts an emphasis on lot. And he's mentioned before, aside from combat patches and the content patch, they have something in mind. Your theory is as good as mine. I know this might sound wild, but imagine if the cameo characters can be played on the main roster. Or, what if the main roster characters can all supplement as cameo characters? These are things that I do think are possibilities. And I know these features are only locked to story mode and invasions, but it is something that we get a tease of. No doubt they're still playing catch up. I mean, we still don't know what the Warrior Shrine is, but I think they've had things in mind that they've been wanting to put in the game, and after getting through these setbacks, they'll finally be able to get there. Hey, if the gameplay's good, it doesn't take a lot to please me. I've played the hell out of this game, and I was super happy with the classic skins that we've got, and to know that we're getting even more classic skins, that's confirmed now. We're still going to see more Deadly Alliance and Deception skins. Now, if I want to say what's possible, and say maybe it's a little wishful thinking, but I don't think it's impossible, maybe some skins from Shaolin Monks or Armageddon. Hell, even Mortal Kombat 4. Even Mortal Kombat vs. DC. I know that game wasn't well received, but the design of the characters in that game, there's some really good ones in there. I've already shared a video with the possibilities of alternative costume for cameos, and that's something I really want. I know some people can't stand cameos and would prefer a mode where you can play without them, and I think that's possible that can come too. But I'm a fan of cameos. Give them more designs, whether they be classic or new. I'd be happy with it. One of the rumor-claimed leaks that I've seen online says that they are working on a customized option to where character stances can change based on which ones you pick, and the character's outros. I'm a big fan of personalization customization, so I do hope we get that and more. I think Season 5 has been the biggest bang in positive reception. A lot of people are happy with Ermac and the added content, and we got Movado coming up soon. So genuinely, this tweet has got me very excited, as the first couple seasons seemed to be kinda slow, Season 3 came to a stop, Season 4 was climbing out of it, and it feels like Season 5's really starting to hit the gas, and with Ed Boon dropping this on us, I got my fingers crossed that things are just gonna keep getting better. And again, I think it's a really good sign when you have YouTubers who have been hell-bent on this game for months. As one comment put it, the backlash community for this game now even seems quiet. I'm loving Mortal Kombat 1, and I think it's on the right track. Let me know what you guys think. Hit like if you enjoyed this video, it also helps the channel to keep running. Also, if you're new or familiar with the channel, subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to know when a new video drops, hit the bell icon.